I am inside the Tesla Model S 2016. So we are here down in Fashion Valley. We're down here in Fashion Valley, and we're charging the car. And I have a privilege to meet Dr. Schulze. This is his car. I want to interview you a little bit about the Tesla 3. So we're doing the segment for VNTV. We call this segment is a segment on the go, like we just go to places and check out things. And
happy to talk about my beautiful car.
Tell me a little more about the car and the perks for this car, the Tesla Model S 2016.
Right. The car is the very best car I've ever driven. I used to be a sports car driver back in my younger days. This car's got them all beaten. Porsche, Mercedes, I don't care what. And when I see those other cars advertised like Alfa Romeo, they skid around corners. What does that do for you? Only wears out your tires and shows that the car can slide. This car is like on rails because the two motors and the battery all underneath. One motor between the front wheels, one motor between the rear wheels, and the car is like on rails in corners. And I always drive faster than everybody else. And it's off the mark, just like, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
That's amazing.
It's just absolute performance, and I just love it the way it is. Everything is automatic. When the rain comes, the windshield wipers go on. When it gets dark, the lights go on. It opens my garage automatically when I approach it. It gives me a little beep. Garage opens up. When I leave, it beeps again when I'm out of it. The car can actually do things by itself with you not even in it. Let's say you're in a really tiny garage and you can barely get in and out. You just get out of the car when you're backing toward the garage. The car will navigate itself into your garage, even with obstacles and so on.
Wow.
And it comes out again when you come to the garage and you can't get into the car. It's too tight, or there's another car next to it. You summon the car. It's a summons on here. You push the button and it does that. Yeah, and look at the display. This is a very large display. Let me see now. I can get this whole thing. There. Look at this
a huge
GPS.
map.
And anything I put in there, it goes to it. I'll just say navigate. I push home. And look what happens.
It takes you home.
Turn right onto Avenue de los Tigres.
It tells you what to do.
So you have this card actually part itself for you.
Yes, it'll park itself. Oh yeah, perpendicular and parallel parking does it automatically. I go between cars and I put it in reverse and I start turn indicator and it comes up autopilot in progress. You push the button and the car parks itself.
That's awesome.
It's an amazing thing and it's so completely satisfying. I can't praise the car enough. I'll keep it as long as I can. Can't be beaten.
That's right. So we are here at the charge stations. It's a supercharged station here in Fashion Valley. Could you tell me? Right.
Near Bloomington's. Yeah.
Yes. Can you tell me the perks that you have with this Model S, the one that you bought in 2016?
I get free charging at all Tesla superchargers. They're approximately 150 miles apart on the major roads, and I've gone all the way to Reno and back, San Francisco, LAX to drop off people or pick up people. I charge it about every 150 miles. Takes a little, like an hour approximately, and that's it. I bring my book with me or listen to the radio or whatever, Gives you something to do and you do not have to worry. I went into Bloomingdale's for a little bit, and I'm going to be just about ready to go again in about 10 miles, see? And I just got there. It has 211 miles on it now. It keeps going up by a mile every so often. Let me see, I could even show you on here. Look, there's what it's doing, supercharging.
Yes, yeah.
20 minutes remaining. It's got 211 miles on it, and I got here around 130 miles or so. Look, that goes very quick. I think it charges 25 kilowatt hours, 86 miles an hour.
Right.
Toward the end, it takes longer.
Yes.
Because it's already almost full. And so I don't wait until it's fully full, because I might as well go home and let my wife use the car. She has a few trips going on this afternoon, and she'll be happy. She loves driving the car.
That's awesome. Now, as far as the maintenance go, could you tell us how much money does it cost a year? And
You know, I because of my driving style, always fast, always sports car driving, I bought a set of new tires about 2 years ago. No, a year and a half ago, let's say at the most. One of the tires got something got stuck in the tire, was useless, and I figured, you know, I buy one new tire. Well, then I figured I might as well get all four the same, and did that. You know, it's not that bad. Discount tires, by the way, are the best and cheapest tires.
that's good to know. Thank you.
Absolutely. Evans is another company. I'll probably give you a deal, but everything else on that, Discount Tires really takes good care of your balanced tires, and make sure they are balanced and true. You know, so that's important, especially a car like this. You know, you depend on it for your life.
That's right. Totally. So, with Tesla, do you bring the car into Tesla for service?
Once a year on the anniversary of the purchase in March 16, March 17. I didn't have to then. There wasn't enough wear and tear on it, nothing. Then for the next year, so I've had it in twice since that time.
Okay,
And
since
that's
4
it.
years,
And,
3 years.
It does cost a little money, but they do everything. They replace all fluids like windshield washer and air conditioning, check all the tires, make sure the battery's good. I know of a Tesla like this, and I even met the woman who was driving it. She was doing it between LA and Las Vegas. That car had 400,000 miles on it just recently.
Wow.
And they paid only $18,000 over the long period of time. They probably had to go in more often than I would do, because they're driving back and forth. It's like a taxi. And that car was still perfect. No battery replacement, nothing. Just take routine care.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the Tesla 3 that are coming out this year or last year, this year, we have to pay at the supercharger, 31 cents per kilowatt. And so this is such a good deal for the one that came out a few years ago.
Yeah. And as I think you know now, this car, if I sold it to somebody, to get the free charge too.
Same thing,
Because they can't make a distinction between the Tesla S, because they give you a lifetime on the car free charging. I live about 7 miles from here in San Carlos, near Patrick Henry High School. For me, the trip here on either Friars Road or 8 is quick, 15 minutes max. You know, I'm happy to spend a little time. Usually I bring a nice book with me and read the book, and that's about it.
Or you can bring your wife, like, come here and charge the car, and you can go on a quick date.
Yeah, she does the same thing. When she goes shopping here, she goes. And she did the same thing. And, you know, you can find a spot almost any time.
Yes.
I've had
All right, so we're back in the Tesla 3, and I can tell you this is what we can do while we're charging the car. You can turn on your fireplace while you're waiting, and actually the heats are coming out, and it actually keep you warm. Now you can chill here, you can take a nap. Usually it takes an hour to fully charge the car, and so we have 5 minutes left on this one. It's been about 50 minutes. Let's see what else we can do with this thing. I can see myself from this is it's from March, I think. Let's see what we have here. We can this is the marker you can draw on here. See? You can draw a face, eyes. Just keep yourself. Okay, so you can clear that out. Let's see. You can name your Tesla. This is Kurochitori.